All right, everyone. Welcome to Hot Girls Monday. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Tonight is Hot Girls Monday. Tonight we get a chance to talk about whatever we want to talk about. Let's see what we got on here. Y'all come on in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. That's fine. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay, I hope everyone can see this is going kind of crazy tonight. Welcome to Hot Girls Monday. Um, y'all come in and tell me if you're tuning in. This stream, y'all always start messing up. Time we try to get on and get off, I pay for this. It is a problem for me. Mm. Y'all come on in. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Uh, Hopefully everyone can hear me. Anyway, this is welcome to Hot Girls Monday, y'all. Y'all come on in, Sanford in the house. Mhm. Hopefully somebody got something that I might be able to help you with this Monday. Somebody might have been going through and they want to talk about it a little bit. Y'all come on in, tell me where you're tuning in from, and let's do Hot Girls Monday, okay? Um, might be somebody going through something, and I don't know. I might could help you with that. I don't know. Because I've experienced so much, I might could help you with it. Uh, remember, everything I say, or most of the stuff I say, I can speak on because I have experienced a whole lot in my life. Not just coming on because somebody that never been through nothing can't tell nobody nothing, okay? So we came up with Hot Girls Monday, and I'm gonna do my very best to help anyone that I can. And hopefully some would be able to help me as well. Hello, Elizabeth. How you doing, sweetheart? We got Cincinnati, Ohio in the house. Yeah, y'all come in and tell me where you're tuning in from. I done had a long trip today. I done been down the road. I done been all the way to Boynton Beach this morning. I was left this morning at 12 and I got back here today. So I am kind of a little tired. I'm gonna do probably do just an hour tonight. Elizabeth, how you doing? You worn out? uh what you been going through, girl? um you tired too? Me too, me too. Well, I'm not really tired. It's just that they told me it was a 3 hour drive there and a 3 hour drive back. I had ordered something from someone and I had to go get it. And so I went on up there. Hello, Amelia, Fredericksburg, Virginia. What's up, sweetheart? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Uh, yeah, I had to make that run. Uh, 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 oh, you got a guess, Elizabeth? You got a guess? Oh, say last one, leave it in the morning. Okay. 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 I probably need to call you tomorrow because my girl told me she ready anytime. It's just me been so busy. Um, I have had so much going on, and I haven't. But I'm all ready. Uh, Amelia, I'm doing good, girl. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I done been all the way down the road. Been all the way down the road. Oh, I've been almost to Miami today. I went on down there and came on back. Had to run down there. I had ordered something and I had to go pick it up. So I done went down there and I'm back home. I'm back home and I had to come on and do Hot Girls Monday. Yeah, yes, yes. Mm. Yes, it was a pretty good drive. Well, if I had saw the text when I first woke up, well, no, say if I had gotten up earlier and saw the text around 7 a.m., my day would have been such easier. But I still would have waited until 9. I didn't leave until 12. My navigator told me that it would be 3 hours and about 10 minutes. I said, no, ma'am, not me. I don't roll like that, no, ma'am. So I got there in 2 hours, of course, because I drive. I know how to ride. And I got back about 2 hours. So let's say altogether 5 hours I was in and out. Okay. I was back where I was supposed to be. Uh so I rushed on down there and came on back. So I went in back in stride again. Yeah. Oh, I gotta post my pictures from Sunday. I didn't get a chance to walk Sunday, y'all, because we had back to church Sunday, and we invited people, and I didn't expect so many people to be there. It was so many people there. Um, it was so many people that I didn't even get a chance to walk. I finally got my photographer to put. I had to get someone else to do the pictures for me, so I just never post them. I'll post them the night after we get off from here. It was dressed down, so but it was so nice. I got my breakthrough. Tell you, I got my little breakthrough. Mm. Everybody I invited to went. Just about everybody I invited went. So there was a lot of people there. I had a wonderful time. So y'all come on in, tell me where you're tuning in from, and we're gonna do Hot Girls Monday. Somebody got a topic they want to talk about tonight. Let's have it, and let's see if we can come on out. If it's something I can talk about, we'll roll on up in there. But if it's something I can't talk about, I'm gonna say we got to change the subject. But pretty much anything that we went through, something like that, I can basically speak on it from experience. I said, my past will be my future. Everything I've done, I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done. Got a lot of people that hide behind the bush. Be done been out there and they have so much to say about everybody else, but they have their own skeletons and they want to keep their, concealed. And I always have something to say about the next person, but not me. Not me. Um, I just keep it real. Keep it real. Likes to on the way through life is by keeping it real. If you want respect, if you want respect, you got to keep it real. It might step on a few people's toes, but it's all good. It's all good. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm just trying to free my toes up. What time it is, I'm trying to free my toes up. Oh, it's I know we got a game coming on tonight. I know a lot of people want to watch a game, but I am once I get something started, I like to be obligated to it. Um, so hopefully it's telling me that this StreamYard is messed up again. So I hope it ain't gonna be messed up where I'm losing my YouTube and my personal page. I tell you, it's just crazy when it go on like this. I don't know. We have rainy weather or something like that. With this streaming that I do, I'm doing it and I have to pay for it. And this is the second time. Y'all remember the last time this mess started doing this here? Um, Telling me some of my destinations may be hidden or something like that. That's crazy. I think that's an error they need to fix, not nobody else. They need to get it corrected. Or I don't know no other stream company that I can get with and drop them, because something got to give with it. Because when I'm doing my business, I like to do what I'm doing, and I need all the platforms to be up and running. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, anybody got something they want us to start talking about? Others will come on when they get ready. Hey, sister-in-law, I see you watching. How you doing? How you doing, Pig? What's up? What's up, Miss Wilson? How you doing? Give us a topic, Ann. Give us a topic. Let's talk about it. Give me something to talk about. We can run it. Something that we can talk about. I know you got a lot that we can talk about. um, y'all come on in. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm seeing on this place. I'm trying to see is what all platforms is everything working. It appears to me that everybody that's on now is on Facebook. Look that way to me. I don't know. And in the beginning, it looked like I had something on my personal page. But anyway, y'all come on in and tell me where you're tuning in from. Um, ooh, yeah. So, Elizabeth, when you want me to call you tomorrow, or I get with my girl and I guess we'll do a three-way and let me know what time or something like that. Mm. This is, yeah. Um, I know we'll talk about what y'all think about when you go to the store, you go anywhere, and you have people. I found out something, and I saw something, and it's so annoying when us as ladies we go somewhere and we can't be comfortable because you have these squatters. I call them squatters. Um, Out and they get around people's stores and they come up to you, scaring you at the tank, the pump, you pumping gas. And the next thing you hear someone done creeped up on you. Hey, ma'am, could I get $1? Do you have any spare change or something? Now, I believe that some people might really need some help. But what about the ones that have any of y'all ran into something like that? Do they do that else places? What about the ones that is just scamming on people, just walking up to people and and asking for money, and sometimes you feel sorry for them and you give it to them. Majority of those people that's doing that, they said on the news here that we got a corner on. They said the corner was a $350 corner. That means these people is getting about $200-300 on that corner, and they walk up to people's cars and they begging for money and stuff. Man, I tell you the truth, I get so annoyed with it until it's like, oh my God. Nobody, no shame in the game. I feel like this here. If you can walk and beg people for money, you can go on to labor force. See, we have labor force in Florida. Go to labor force, work daily. I mean, they don't discriminate. They give you a job if you want to work at labor board instead of coming up, with people with their children. You got $1? Da 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 da. Can you spare me something to eat? And I seen one time where I was in traffic and well, not say traffic, but coming home and young man was there. He walking, in between the cars, and instead of the person say, I'm gonna give him something to eat. I got something to eat, I'll give you. And the young lady proceeded on giving him something. And do you know he threw the apple away? He threw the apple away. I guess he wanted some money. That's the truth. They don't want to do any kind of work. They don't want to work at all. So I'm like, okay, you didn't want the apple and stuff. He threw the apple and just kept on walking down. So I'm like, wow, here in Sanford, when you get off the toll road, they're right there. I don't see how they just let them post up. You go to some stores. I've seen stores where they call the police on them and stuff. It's just done become a thing now. It's done became a thing now where they just do it. They just do it. So I'd be like, wow, and I keep my windows up because you don't never know, because you got to be careful because someone might spray something in your vehicle or something like that. They might just have some pepper spray and knock you out. I know one time they were saying, be very careful to all the women's when you go to the pump, somebody go to walking up to you, get back in your car and stuff, because they was having like some sort of type of spray that they're spraying it'll like knock you out. I mean, he sure wasn't. Didn't want no apple. He wanted he wanted some money. He wanted money. So maybe he wanted to, maybe he wanted him a hit or something. I don't know. I don't know. But it makes things so hard that um you want to help people that you think is in trouble, or people that really need something, and you don't know who you can trust. You don't know who you can trust. However, a lot of them, they be dressed. I mean, they be have on clean clothes, so we know that they have somewhere to take a bath and stuff. It has been reported that some of them had parked and have BMWs, nice vehicles, and on that corner, making them $250, $300 a day, and they go and take off their little shirt, get in their nice car, and go on home. So people have to be very, very, very careful with stuff like that. You don't know what's happening, what's going on. You don't even know who hungry and stuff. So it's just kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So I'd be like, every time I see it, I roll my window up, I turn my head the opposite way. I'm not even worried about that. We're not going to even have that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So I just, it's crazy. Oh, I said, oh well. And then another thing, like, you coming out any store, you coming out of the store, they're allowed to stand right to the door and, ma'am, can you give me a dollar? I'm hungry. You hate if someone tell you that they're hungry, and you hate to not help them, but a lot of people that's doing that, they're not hungry. They're not hungry. They want something to either drink, or they want them something to smoke or something like that. They'll come out better with me by saying, ma'am, I need me a drink. I got to go real on my back or something like that. They'll come out better with me. They might stand a better chance with me, even though I'm not going to buy them that. But I'm saying they can get a conversation. But yeah, I would give them a conversation and try to, talk something in them, or speak something good over them or something like that. But it ain't. It's just, what this world is coming to. I know one thing for sure. It ain't things happening that be out the norm all the time, all the time. So I don't know. Ain't nobody got no topic they want to talk about today, tonight. We just gonna be on a little while then, as long as it's not pumping and stuff. If it ain't pumping, I ain't gonna be on here. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. If it ain't pumping, I ain't gonna be on here, because I gotta come right back tomorrow night for bariatric. So I mean, if we ain't got nothing going on, nobody ain't had nothing they wanna discuss. You know, you know, my God. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to even know, Amelia. It's kind of hard to even know which one of them uh, that is really serious, because we don't know which one of them is who is serious and not. We just don't know. Um, people, if they come up to you and they might, that may like walk up on you, and you be like, hey, where you come from? Don't walk up on me like that. you know. But some of them can be very spooky with their foolishness. So I tell all the ladies, men as well, be careful, be careful when you're out there, especially at night. You can see them in the daytime, but at night, you probably can't. Tell women when you go into the stores, y'all know that holidays is finna come up as well. Um, what do you mean you're losing contact? Uh, you mean with the platform here, Elizabeth? What do you mean you're losing contact? Um, you said you keep losing contact. What's going on? You mean you going in and out with this, or no? What's going on? Cause this StreamYard is really, I mean, I pay for it and I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of it acting up. Cause I could have just went straight live from Facebook if this the thing, if this what's gonna happen. Till they get it back straight. Cause every time I'm so sick of it. This is the second time that this has happened. And it interfered with people coming on. Yes, freezing up. Oh wow. Oh, you freezing up. Is it the weather there, or is it the weather there? Because I'm seeing it now. It's not everything is coming over here on this phone. Let me see something. I'm gonna do something a minute. Post a comment. To comment. I can't post comment to something. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say something like uh, um, 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 so see when I did that, it's coming from oh, okay, it's doing on YouTube as well. Look like on this one over here. Could y'all see where I just put on there where it say B Patterson night and I put the hand? Can y'all see that, Elizabeth? Look like one is from my business page and one is from YouTube. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the hand where I just did the yellow hand? Can y'all see it? How do I? Yeah, well, it's probably this during StreamYard. Can you see the hand that I just put up where it say B Patterson and you on Facebook? Okay. So can you see the last comment I just did? Um, let me take this phone right here and try something. Um, okay. Mhm. Mhm. Um, okay, I see what's that's coming. Okay, so it's not coming over here. Okay, you see it? Okay. Yeah, because I know I don't think I'm getting the connections that I should be getting now. I don't think I'm getting everything that I should be getting. I think it's the StreamYard here because it did say some of my destination because I'm showing where more people is on than what I'm getting. Like now with y'all comments, I'm only getting them over here on this keyboard here. Uh the main keyboard, I'm not getting it. Hey Dorothy, Elgin, Texas in the house. Hello, hello, how you doing? Um How you doing, baby? Um, yeah, it look like this thing here is going crazy. And this the one I really be needing to act like it got some sense, but I guess it ain't. I guess it ain't got good sense at all. What's up, Dorothy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Anybody got a topic that y'all want us to go over tonight? Something y'all want to talk about? Something y'all ain't you seeing some crazy stuff going on or anything like that? Somebody give me a topic and let's see something. Amelia, you ain't got nothing you want to talk about? It ain't no bariatric tonight though now, y'all. Y'all know we ain't talking about no bariatric. We'll be back tomorrow with that. Let's talk about things that's happening in the world today. Things that's happening in the world today. Um, Good. That's very good. Very good. Very good. Um, I done been all down the road traveling today. I'm back in. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight too. I'm gonna go to bed early. Uh, ooh, I had a long day on yesterday, and I didn't get back home. I left home about say about 9:30, about 9:45. No, yeah, I don't leave too early, but I got to church at before 10, and I didn't even have a parking space. I had to park way down the road. So we had a wonderful time there. Um, yeah, we had a wonderful time. So anybody got anything they wanna talk about tonight? Anything y'all wanna go over or anything that's been going on that y'all think we need to, talk about it or anything like that? Uh, I was trying to read something. Well, when do you throw in the towel in a relationship when you have did all you can do? So that's a very good question right there. That's a very good question. It depends on how you are being treated. It depends on if you feel like you're not appreciated no more. You will know because you go to feeling different. Sometimes if you into a relationship, it goes both ways with women and men. I've been in a situation where I know I've tried, and sometimes they'll take your kindness for weakness, or they think because you care for them, or they think that you got to have them. You understand? I done got to the point now. I'm gonna tell you this about me right now. uh, it appears to me that my whole life have changed. Just recently, I've lost my babies, my two dogs, and my dogs kept me home a lot. My dogs kept me home a lot, and they died day after each other. Um, I'm not gonna tolerate no foolishness off of nobody, man. I ain't gonna take no foolishness off of nobody, man. I ain't finna allow nobody to speak to me any kind of way, which I have never been that type of person. No way. I'm not gonna make no phone calls. I'm not gonna play no childish games. When they get where you don't hear from them or nothing, or they get where you not calling them, they not answering the phone, or you get where you done did everything you can, you cooking, you cleaning, you doing everything you can, and they not acting like a person supposed to be in a relationship. It's time to throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, um, you don't have to be abusive. I call that abusive when a person, if you in a relationship and you in, hello Larry, how you doing? Sanford in the house. You in a relationship with someone that is just taking your kindness for weakness. And y'all know, remember me telling y'all, women, when you in a relationship with someone, a man, and you love him, we love hard. We love hard. But once we get fed up, I told y'all, the worst thing could happen in a relationship is for a woman to step out. Okay. And that's sometimes it's because she is pushed out. But once she step out that relationship, I done said it before, I'm keeping it real. Once she step out the relationship, see, a man abuse you. I don't mean physically abuse you. I don't mean putting his hands on you. Sometimes words can be abusive. You understand what I'm saying? The things you say to a person, could hurt people. If you're not strong and stuff, and you weak, you home cooking, you home cleaning, you doing everything. He out, ain't coming home, ain't calling and stuff. Hey, eventually the table is going to turn. As soon the table will turn, as soon as you ignore them, as soon as you let them know that you ain't got to tolerate this. You don't have to, because where one don't love you or one don't respect you, there is somebody out there for you. You don't have to put up with it or run behind no joker. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he ain't doing that. I mean, especially if he ain't paying all your bills, if he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, let him go. Let him go. Rip and run, baby. Let him rip. You know, like I said, I done come to the point where it just don't matter no more. I'm gonna hold on and wait for God to send somebody to me. But so, yes, and then when a woman start getting silent, when a woman go to getting silent, that's a problem right there. When we won't talk, we don't want to talk, we don't want to cook, we don't want to do nothing. It's because you done got fed up. And the hardest thing is, I'm also say this here, um, throwing in the towel. Some women in relations, period, they are fearful of it, especially if you're living together and you got someone there. Some women have been in relations so long that they don't know how to go out and create another a lifestyle. You're kind of like what you call it. You're in bondage, as I may say, where you don't know how, you don't trust who you are. Really, you don't trust who you are because you depend on someone so long that you be scared to step out, because a lot of people don't know how to start things new on their own. Like people, some people that'll leave their hometown and go somewhere else. They don't know nobody there. They just say, I'm gonna start a new beginning. That's the same way it has to be with relations. However, if you're in a bad relationship or you're just tired of a person, I believe this. If you're tired of each other, let each other go. Don't hold on to something because of children. Don't hold on to something because you're trying to make somebody else happy or what people is going to say. I never worried about what people were going to say, because you know what? If I'm miserable, I'm miserable. Okay. People can't tell me nothing if I want to come out of something. Don't stay in a relationship that if a person ain't making you happy no more, then I feel like then you both are crippling each other, because now you got to sneak around to do something because people don't have the heart to just go and say, look, I don't want you no more. Hey, I don't want you no more. We do need our peace. That's correct. But Amelia, it's so many women's that's scared to, like I say, venture out. I mean, because we be done got so accustomed to certain things, until we doubt life itself. We doubt how important we are. We forget the title that we have. We're supposed to be queens. We're supposed to be treated like somebody. On that same token, we're supposed to treat our mates the same way. I'm not gonna just say women um and just cut men down. No, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You can't accomplish anything. I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone and you're not gaining anything, it's time to give yourself a reality check. If you're in a relationship and you're the only one that's put in that relationship, but you know that these people is, this person doing this here, he working 24/7, he working all day long, and you right here, and you got this here, but you're not putting as much in the relationship as me, honey, let it go, because then there is somebody else that is, he's handling me, you, and someone else. That's probably what's going on. You know when someone loves you as well. You can feel when someone care about you. You also know when someone don't care about you. That is something that our tuitions automatically kick in. Sometimes we hold on to things because we're afraid to let go. From now on out, I ain't gonna be afraid to let anything go. I'm not gonna let no one uh taunt my heart. I'm not gonna even put that in it. I believe that a man is supposed to take charge. I believe that a man is supposed to, if he care about you, he's supposed to show you that he care for you. Now I'm gonna tell you this too. There has been so many relationships where men, I'm not saying that they don't care. Some men just don't know any better. They feel like they supposed to run from women to women and then think they supposed to come home. All them diseases out there in this world right now. What in the world? What in the world? What do one man need 5 or 6 women for? What do one man need more? What do they need it for? The same thing that somebody out there in the street can do. If you treating your woman right, you can get the same thing at home. It depends on if it's not something that is just out of the norm. If you love a person, you'll do a little anything for them. You know what I'm saying? If you love that person, but you got to be connected with that person. I'm not wanting to be with nobody that I don't have no kind of feelings for. If I ain't got no feelings for you, you get on down the road and I'm gonna get on down the road. And we ain't got no business messing with each other. You can stay into, like I said, you can stay into a relationship, but when a woman is fed up, she's fed up. I think that's the same way with a man. But ladies, don't sit around in a relationship when a man is cold to you. He wants you to do everything for him, but he treating you like you ain't nothing, like you don't exist. The devil is a lie. You don't have to do that. You ain't gonna have to do that. You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell nobody like me, but me, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not gonna allow anything to happen. Now, there has been a point in my life where I care for you, and we let things get away. We let different things get away. But there come a point where you get fed up with letting things get away. When you go to feeling left out, when you go to feeling like a person don't care for you, when you go to knowing when you need a person and they not there for you in the time. So say for instance, like you call a person or you text them, you tell them, say, listen, I really need you. I really need you. Baby, if you can't come to help me when I'm down, or it ain't got to be as far as no financial part, no money or nothing like that. If I tell you that I need you, I'm depressed, I'm going through something, I need you, and you can't come to me while I'm going through this tragic stuff, this tragic whatever, anything you tell somebody, anytime when you tell a person that you really need them, I consider that as being tragic. Okay, even if I'm thinking something wrong and I need to talk to you, and you supposed to be my mate, my somebody that I'm acquainted with, somebody that I'm dealing with, and you don't have time for me when I'm going through some struggles, or not just struggles, when in my mind I'm not thinking right, or my heart is flooding wrong, and you're not there for me. You don't want me. You want somebody else. And then the big part about it is when you step out and you meet somebody else, or let's just say meet Mr. Right. Now the jealousy come in. Now you want to come in and you want to tell everything else. Now, for the ones that have the courage to step out, the ones that have the courage to step out, then you got these knuckleheads. Now they want to come in, they want to talk, they want to do this, they want to do this. They give you a phone call. Now, I'd really love you. How the hell you love me when I don't hear from you? How do you love me? How do you want to play childish games when I don't even hear from you? You know, I've had conversations with women that go through all kind of little crazy stuff, you know, and we sit and we take it. We take it until we get tired of it. A lot of people end up getting in trouble behind little simple things like this. Y'all remember me telling you, communication is the key to it all. If you're not happy with something, speak on it. Tell them, say, listen, I'm not taking this no more. I'm done with it. Hello, Maria. How you doing? Sacramento in the house. Listen, if you're not happy with somebody, even if you can't stand a person to put their hand on you because you have been fed up with it, don't be afraid to say, I'm coming out of it. I'm coming out of it. I don't want no more of it. But now when you turn your back on it, when you say you got enough, let it be. Don't go back. Don't get insecure of yourself. Don't get insecure of your thoughts. Don't get insecure of what you said. Stand on it. Stand tall. Say, I'm not going back into this here. God, give me strength to get up out of this foolishness. You know, we stand in quicksand because we want to be in quicksand. You understand? One thing about a woman, she is a woman. One thing about a woman, remember, she is a woman. And women can basically get just about anything they want if you know how to go at it. Because of one, like I said, if you're not compatible with one man, let him go. Because that's the wrong one for you. Sometimes we don't take heed to warnings. Warnings, they right there around you. They right there for you. They right in our eyesight. But because we love so hard, we right there. We love you so hard. We like you cause the bed good. Sometimes people live in relationships only for the sex. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes you know the person ain't good for you, but you like the sex. I've been there, baby. The person ain't hitting on nothing, but the sex is so good, you know. Hey, it ain't. That's not a healthy relationship. Oh, okay, Marie. I'm glad you came on then. Yeah, so ladies, hopefully you'll feel better. Okay, I'll be praying for you. So one thing about it, when you get fed up of something, the most thing that you need to uh practice on is knowing how to walk away. And you need to practice your mind, let your mind regulate. Tell your mind, tell your heart. See, one thing about it, I always told y'all, um, we can control everything but our heart. We can't control who we fall in love with. But one thing about it, when we start not falling in love with that person, when we stop losing that person, a lot of us will still stick around. A lot of us will still stick around hoping for something to happen that we know is not going to happen. You understand? Something to happen, something that you don't know. You're in a relationship with someone that you don't even know where they live. Huh? You don't even know where a person live. You done never met their people. You never met none of their family. What do you call that? What kind of relationship is that? But they say, I love you. You don't even know where they live. You ain't never been to their house. Come on now. What kind of relationship is that? And you think a person love you like that? No, they'll say they love you. But that's just infatuation. You like what coming out the relationship. You like what coming out the relationship. Before, as far as you know, they might be living. The person might be married, or the person might be living a double lifestyle. You know, that's true. That's true. And Amelia, we sat there and I'm just saying women in general. I'm saying we because that's what women do. We sit there and we just take so much until it almost wants to drive us up the wall. We got to learn to not let relationships uh, give us a nervous breakdown, because sometimes love can kill you. Y'all know that. Love hurt. It hurts so good. Love hurts. Breakup hurt. You know what I'm saying? It works both ways. You can be so much in love with a person and you love them, but then because you're not this um person, I'm very outspoken. I'm very outspoken, but being outspoken don't mean you don't love a person. I love hard, and if I got one, man, I don't need another one. I don't need two. If I got a man in my life and he's treating me like I supposed to, then I won't have to act a fool. I won't have to argue. I won't have to. And it's just you know, Jordan Matthews died when his wife left him. Are you serious? He died, Larry? I know his wife was divorcing him, but I ain't know he was dead. I didn't know he had died. But I'm saying love can kill you, y'all. And I mean, women just don't realize that how much power we have. We take the abuse, and like I say, one thing I don't allow is a man calling me out my name. Not that B word, that ain't for me. You got no no rights calling me that. And I just don't appreciate that kind of stuff. I just don't. A man called me that, I think about their moms. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take you there. You know what I'm saying? If you can call me that, then that ain't gonna work for me. you know I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So one thing we have to know, that a lot men really uh men need women. I mean, and what give them the right to mistreat women, I have no reason to know that. But also women, it works both ways. You can't have a man and you think that you can mistreat him any kind of way as well. We both have to be careful what we say, because remember, everybody have feelings. And sometimes I'm gonna say this too, and I hope this don't step on nobody's toes. Sometimes women don't want the good man. They want that sorry, no good man. They want more of a thuggish man. But now you get a good man that want to come home, want to bring his check home, want to be there with you all the time, want to wine and dine you, want to go to church with you. No, we don't want that kind. We want that thuggish, no good joker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't mean us no well, but we love what we done got from them. We like that bedroom stuff. I've had so many conversations with women, and we all try. We venture out and we try things. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Sex is very powerful. That mess where people go to saying sex ain't everything. No, it ain't everything, but it's a very important key in life. I tell people that all the time. I tell them all the time. Sex is very, very important. That's why I don't understand the fact, well, like I say, I don't understand the fact, but that's because I didn't do the fact. I didn't do what I was supposed to in life. Because listen, at this here, it's the Bible say that God will you shouldn't be with somebody that's you're not equally yoked to. You know what I'm saying? We as humans, our flesh is not good. So we go out and we seek this stuff. Not saying we wasn't put together by God. So this matter that you get with somebody, God matter didn't send us that. Our heart sent it to us, or our flesh sent us this person. And then sometime when the flesh send you somebody, I've known people that flesh send it to them and they're dead. Okay. Men will kill you. Like I told you, women will kill men by if they see them cheating on them, and men will kill a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't even have to be tied up to them. You don't even have to be married to them. You don't have to be married to them. Just because your sex make them feel good, they will kill you. Come on, I'm telling the truth now. I know a lot of people done got shot. I know men done shot women and they look tap. Okay. I know a man that shot right around here in San He in prison right now today. You think you supposed to shoot women in their own little personal pocketbook? You ain't shoot with that. You know, so things happen and people go through different things, you know. It's crazy though. I mean, if you want to be sure of yourself, I'm sure of I'm not even sure of myself. I mean, because I find myself taking more than I normally would do, you know. But like I said, it's a wrap now. Brenda is not taking no trash off of nobody. He found a good thing if he find him one. See, sometimes we hook up and he don't find him a wife. He find it through lust, or he find it through. Sometimes people will see a woman and just because she look good, everything look good ain't good. And we see men and everything look handsome and good, it ain't good. Y'all ever heard of the saying by when they get papers on you, they change? Oh, baby. You think you know everything about a person, but when you change that name and they get them papers on you, you see all kind of skeletons coming out now. All kind of stuff done changed. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm a witness on that with my own husband, the one I had. Okay, God bless the dead. Come to find out, I done married a man that done been married 4 or 5 times. Okay. I done married a man and his name wasn't even the name that he had. It was his mother's boyfriend's name that he had. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, I could have kept my name. Thank God I always kept my last name. My maiden name is Patterson. Okay. So that's my maiden name. But I'm saying sometimes you care for people and you just really don't know who you're with. And when they get that paper on you, when you change your name, oh my God, all these dead skeletons come out, all those live skeletons come out, all them new people come out, all them women come in, all them different flaws come out, everything come out. I'm telling you, baby. We be thinking that we done know something because you know why? We don't take time to know a person. We don't take time to ask questions. And sometimes we ask questions and we get nothing but a lie. We ask questions over and over. I'm a woman that I do ask questions and I tell people I be wanting to answer, you know. That's why I keep my cast iron skillet on the stove. Girl, you crazy. Marie said that's why she keep her cast iron skillet on the stove. So see, yes, and see, you bust somebody in the head and be done knocked them out and killed them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard of freak accidents, right? A lot of people. I've also known of people from love. You be so in love. Y'all have heard of people that you knew that they was in love and accidentally they done killed somebody. That wasn't their intentions to do it. But no, you better think about things. If you don't think about something first, man, let me tell you something. You need to think before you react sometimes. Tell your heart to think, but the heart I ain't got control of my heart. I don't know if y'all can. Y'all going to be super mamas, super papas, and y'all say y'all got control of your heart. I ain't had very much control over my heart. I can't help who I fall in love with, okay? But one thing I can say is when that heart go to easing up a little bit, they always say time heals with wounds heal with time. Okay, when you are in love, you are wounded, okay? But eventually, as stuff keep happening, things keep going and that mind go to wandering. When a woman go to thinking something, 9 out of 10, she's right okay? 9 out of 10, if you own to something and you keep on thinking it, you lay there and you keep on thinking it, you call and they don't pick up the phone, you own to something. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. If you think it, it's something going on, okay? First of all, you know how a person touched you. If that touch is different, you know something is going on wrong, okay? If you come home, they come home and things change. I want it this way. I want to do this here right here. This ain't the normal stuff you used to do. You know something done changed, okay? Don't come home and experiment on me what you did out there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a whole lot of things that we get these warning signs. We get these warning signs, but what do? We don't take heed to them. We don't take heed to them because of our heart. That's the reason why you don't take heed to them. That's the reason why you can't focus on moving on, because of the heart. See, the heart don't just operate the way we want it. It takes it time. It do what it wants to do. And we have very little control over our heart. Not somebody that tell me you don't. I'm going to say, okay, good luck to you and your heart. You know, I'm going to also tell you something. This is a tricky thing to me. Have anybody ever met somebody and you say, dang, love at first sight? That has happened to me. I'm telling you, from one point in our life, we have seen something and got around somebody and had a conversation with them, spent the day with them, and you feel like you really in love. This is the truth. You know, a lot of people say, I don't believe in love at first sight. It doesn't happen to me. It doesn't happen to me. And I felt just like, look here, I felt just like I've been knowing the Joker for a whole long time. Oh, baby, I love you. You know, but how many women that would really actually sit down and admit the truth? That's why we never get free. Okay, yes, I've been there. I've been there. Yes, I think I've been in love a time or two. I've also, let me tell you a little bit something else. I'm gonna go a little further than that. I've had 2 men in my life, and I felt the same for both of them. If I had this one, it was okay with me. If I had that one, it was all right with me too. I loved both of them the same. Okay, I'm here to tell you. So I know I don't heard them say you can't love two. That's not true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And during that time when I was there like that, it didn't matter. I wasn't gonna leave neither one of them. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep a spare tie. Okay. So if I can't have him, I have him. And I love them both. Okay. That has happened to me. See, and when I say everybody ain't the same, I don't know if your heart or y'all heart operate like mine, but I'm just telling you what happened to my heart. I loved both of them, and they both were good men, and they both were taking care of me. And I had no intentions on getting caught. I had no intentions on getting caught. So we talking facts. But then when I changed my life, I knew that wasn't good. I got rescued because somebody will kill you. Somebody can get killed. You know, you thinking you just that slick, men think they that slick. You got some women out there that play that power move just as well. You know, they play that power move, but women is so much smarter than men. You know, men go out there and they step out, they cheat, they do everything they want to, and they come home with new stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Women know. We know when you coming home doing something that you don't usually do. We know. We know. They tell on themselves. Men would tell on themselves, okay? So we know. When you go to thinking it, pay attention. When you go to thinking it, pay attention. The only thing I say is when you think it and you can't stop thinking it, pay attention. Is something wrong? It's time to ask yourself, how much longer are you going to take this foolishness? Ask yourself, why do I have to continue to be in love with somebody that don't love me back? I don't want to be in love with nobody. I don't want now a man in my life that's not going to give me what I give him. I don't want you in my life no more if you don't care for Brother B. Get the stepping, bro, because I can do bad by myself. And that is the truth. And if as soon as we can get there, now it takes time to get there. Because like I said, once you in love, wounds heal with time. Wounds heal with time. When you in love with somebody, you wounded. Okay? I don't care what nobody say, you can't stop it. That's why I can't stand when somebody say they get mad at a person because they've been in a relationship and the person keep going back. Baby, you can't just drop your heart. It's works when it comes to that heart. It's works, okay? You got to let that heart, you got to pray. Oh, Lord, I'm about to lose my mind. Oh, Lord, where he at? I'm about to lose my mind. I love him so much. But he's nowhere to be found. Or he's always lying to you. I'm working. I'm working here. I'm working here. I got day jobs. I got night jobs. The hell you say? Well, where you eating at? Where you bathing at? You bathing somewhere. You eating somewhere. Who washing your clothes? I mean, and women, we put up with stuff like that. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna happen to me no more. That hey, I done had my share of that kind of foolishness. It ain't gonna have no more with me. I mean, it ain't gonna happen no more with me. So, it takes time. Like I said, nobody need to feel bad if you've been in love or if you're in love. That's nothing to be feeling bad about. It's something to say, well, I've been trapped by this thing called love. Somebody that tell me what is this man got. He makes me feel what I don't want to feel. Oh, that goes the same way for a woman. A man, he could say the same thing. He could say he trapped by this thing called love. Somebody that tell me what does this woman got. She make me feel what I never felt before. Huh? So it goes both ways, Men, I know some good men that love women that really don't even care nothing about them because those women has been driven to that. You know, um, I know good women, and I know good women that has been with good men, and the men has had enough, and they walk away. So then you're wishful hoping for somebody that is just done got fed up with you. If he might still care about you, but he don't love you no more. If a person don't love you, it's time to hang out. Let's go. Let's go. I'ma free you, bro. I'ma free you. I don't need you no more. Change the conversation up. Stop answering the phone when they call. Stop entertaining the foolishness and show them, okay, it still hurt a little bit. It still might hurt a little bit, but eventually you're going to be able to stand up like a pro and say, ha ha, I'm free at last, baby. Free at last. I've been there, done that, okay? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. And there'll come a point in life, baby, where it's just time to shake them reels, Get the shackles off your ankles, honey. Get the shackles off your ankles, baby, because it's time to step into some new stuff. I'm coming out the quicksand and I'm going to walk on the grass. I'm telling you right now. And that's how all women should think. You got to be able to heal from wounds. A lot of time we mess up when we come out of one relationship and jump right back in because y'all do know that we do things not because we're in love. We do things because we think it's hurting the person that we're in love with. And then it ends up being a disaster. Oh my God, some of us have made ourselves look so stupid doing stupid stuff, going around people that we really don't care nothing about. So what we're doing, we're using the next person to try to make the next person jealous. Anybody can identify that. Because us as women, we do stuff like that. Men play the same games. You know what I'm saying? You'll go out and you'll play with somebody else's little feeling, and thinking that you finding love, but it's in the wrong places. That's not love. That's infatuation. That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? The sweetest woman in the world could be the meanest woman on the earth. The sweetest man in the world could be the meanest brother on the earth. So I'm saying we step out there and we don't know what we jumping into. We don't know what we jumping into. We might jump in bed with AIDS. We might jump into bed with death. We don't know. But because we love you, we having sex with you, no protection and all kind of stuff like this. The things that we take chances going through with. You know, you out there, you know a joker ain't no good. And they come back and we lay up with them with no protection. This stuff has happened. This is real. Thank God you survived it. You know, thank God you survived this kind of mess, you know, because everything I say, everything look good. Sometimes a man can be so convincing to the head, you listen to him, and then all he got to do is touch you. And we feel, oh Lord, I'm in love again. Mm-mm. Got it when that mind gets strong, when you can say no, when you can say no and really mean no, you'll watch how easy your life can become, how easy things can change for you. Like I say, it don't happen overnight. So we all been there, you know, majority of the women's, unless we got some that has been with one man all their life and then they've been with that person till death do them apart. Then them people don't know how to start over again. They be scared because they really don't know what to do. You done been caught up with somebody for 50, 60 years. You really don't know how to come out there. You had a husband that treated you so good for all them many years. You only got children from one man. Come on, baby. That's what you call them virtuous women. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it to be that. I wasn't that chick. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that cool. So I didn't stay with nobody that long. My husband, we was together. We married as at a late age anyway. My dad had told me if I didn't get married before I was 35, not to get married, period. And that's what my father had told me. He said, keep your name. I did get married after 35, but I did keep my name also. I kept Patterson. So, you know, I told Pastor, I said, I ain't giving up my name because I remember what my daddy told me. You got to keep your own name. And I did just that. So my husband passed away from asbestos cancer. And I'm gonna tell you this. I knew my husband loved me. I knew he loved me. We was in love at one point. But until one night, when he stepped out, it wasn't the fact that he stepped out. It wasn't the fact that he stepped out. It was the fact that what he stepped out with, the type of women that he stepped out with. You know, I have standards. I have standards, and if you out there and you just sleep with any type of woman, I didn't even try to fight for my marriage. I listen. I didn't even fight. When you got a diamond at home, you got a diamond at home. Somebody done helped you, done picked you up, done showed you. You even though you making all that money, you got some women they call them gold diggers. I ain't never been a gold digger, baby. I like to keep money. I like to show for what I got. I like to show a man how we can climb up. I ain't never wanted to hurt my husband like that. He before he died, he told everybody, say, my wife. I married him October the 14th, 2020. We moved in this house here December the 24th, 2020. I wasn't playing. So he bought me a home and all that in the same year, okay? In the same year. This house was paid for 6 years after we moved in it. 6 years after we moved in it. See, that's a woman that knew her worth. Now, we was all married and stuff. The marriage went good for about, I'd say 10 years. No, yeah. Oh, yeah, 10 years because we was together before I got married. You understand? So it lasted for about a good 10 years. I'm going to say good love life. Well, 3 good years before I married. And after we married, it was we moved in the house 2020. We paid it off in 6 years. We was happy and until he stepped out. When he stepped out and I found out about it, you can't do nothing right here in Sanford. I was good. I gave up everything. Once I heard about it, that's a wrap now. It's a thin line between love and hate now because I know I don't want me no more of that. First thing a woman do that can walk away, the first thing you do, step up out that bedroom. I changed bedrooms, baby. I changed bedrooms. I walked out. I took the next bedroom. I gave him the master bedroom. And you know what? I never went back. I never went back because one thing that is so humiliating is for you, even though I was in love, what is so humiliating is for you to be a diamond and they go out with a stone. No, ma'am. I couldn't do it. And I didn't fight for the marriage because of the type of relations that he had involved himself with. Now he tried and he tried. He said he knew he had made a mistake. No, baby. Sometimes it costs you when you make those kind of mistakes because you in an environment where everybody is sleeping with everybody. I don't want me none of that. Okay. I don't have to have that. See, and sometimes you wake up, it depends on the nature of what's happening. Listen to me good. It depends on the nature of what's happening. Y'all come on in, tell me where you're tuning in from, please. Tell me where you're tuning in from. The platform need to know, please. It depends on, like I say, some things can be forgiven. And do y'all know, women, we do have a level of pride about ourselves. Some things just can't be forgiven. I mean, like now, if any women got any, well, let's see, how would I say that? Some women don't like some people care about what others say. And it depends on what it is. Okay. Some women got so much of pride and they around having people talk and it bothers you because everybody in the town where I'm at. Oh, I don't like to share neither, Sylvia. I don't like to share neither. And yes, my husband had children. He had two boys, and I was told he had a daughter, but I didn't really know the daughter. But one thing about it, he had been married about 4 times, 5 times. And I didn't even know this. And he was a good man. I had a really good husband. I'm gonna tell you the good points about my marriage. Now, even though my husband was stepping out on me, I controlled his money. I also asked him, did he want a divorce? And my husband said to me, he said, you must be crazy to think I'm going to trust somebody else with my money. You know, my husband died from asbestos cancer. So the trust was there as far as me handling his business and stuff because he knew I wasn't going to take anything from him. Now, we had an account going on. See, that's why I say always keep an eye on something. If you got lots of money and you with somebody that don't have it, don't let them people swindle you out your money. Pay attention to what you got going on, okay? Orange City in the house. What's up, Dwan? Pay attention to what's going on with your finances as well. Because people can be so swift and with a soft heart they can swindle you out of things. I have so many people that has been swindled out of stuff. Be very careful if they come to you and asking you to lend them money or they got something they got to pay or this and that. Here, that's your bill. That ain't mine. You pay it. But you know what? Because we love so hard, we'll go out and we'll help this person. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out and we'll hurt them because we love them. You understand what I'm saying? Back to me talking about my husband. Oh, yes. One thing that was good about him, he allowed me to manage his money. He allowed me to do that even after I stepped out the bedroom with him. He allowed me to manage his money. Hello there, Sandy Love. Is I'm saying it right? Shandy Love. Maryland. What part of Maryland are you? See one thing about it, about a good man, and he realized that he had stepped out, and he thought that he could. walk his way back into my bedroom, but it wasn't going to happen because I was not intimidated. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed of what he was stepping out doing, how and who he was stepping out with. Now, if it had been somebody that's kind of like running the race with me, or somebody that's halfway on my level, I might have kind of said, okay, I'm gonna fight for my husband. I'm gonna fight for my husband. But you go out there, yes, everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody in the wood knew it. uh, uh, yeah, everybody in the world knew it, baby. And it wasn't anything that I was uh in other words, when I found out about it, it's because I live in a little town here. Everybody was talking. And when I found out about it, I didn't get upset about it. Because you see, then God went to allowing things to happen. He went to allowing things to happen because then um he did it. And then I felt like the sense, see, we make mistakes when we want to do an eye for an eye. You know, remember, ladies, we're ladies, and we'll get out there and we'll do some things there. If somebody say they haven't did it, that's I'm sorry, but I did this kind of stuff. Um, so he would people was telling me, and yes, of course I knew who it was, and it didn't matter about who it was because that determined that I'm not going back to you. When I stepped out that bedroom, I meant business. But this is where we make mistakes at, ladies. Listen at this and listen to this good. So remember what I said. We got married October the 14th, 2000. He bought me a home December the 26th. It was the 26th. I either moved in a day before Christmas or a day after Christmas. I think it was the day after Christmas or day before one. I can't remember. I would have to look on my day. But the day that we closed on this house, I didn't sleep in the apartment no more because the apartment was right around the corner. So this is where we make mistakes at, ladies. This is where we make mistakes at. We done accomplished so much. We done put so much into a relationship that I'm going to say women of color, we do this kind of stuff. Uh, we done been there and saw this man get everything. Y'all bought a home together. Y'all got cars and stuff together. And all of a sudden, you choose, because of something happened, you walk out. You know what you're doing? You ain't doing nothing but making it easy for the next woman to have everything that you should have. Okay. So see, one thing good about me and my husband relationship, even though we separated, but we stayed in the same house. The house was big enough. The house was big enough for you to have your room, your bathroom. My house got 3 full bathrooms in it. You got your master bedroom with your bathroom in it. You got your own room and stuff like that. We mess up because we done hustle so hard and we done got everything. What do? We walk away and let another woman come in and take our stuff. Yeah, devil is a lie. You ain't getting my house. Me and brother gonna stick it out. We ain't sleeping together. You can go on out there. You can be with your woman. You ain't got to come home, but you can always come when you want to, baby. But they not gonna drive this new car. And one thing my husband did, he kept me in new cars. He kept me. One thing I can say about him, he did without for me to have. He knew he made a mistake. He knew he made a mistake. And I would have fought for my marriage. I'm not going to fight for it because of what you stepped out there, how you stepped out, and what you stepped out with. The type of environment that you got yourself involved with. No, I value me. I respect me more. I respect me more. They had lied and said that my husband came home and caught me with he caught me with somebody. I never would have done that. I never would have done that because people will kill you like that. But when I stepped out the bedroom, see, ladies, it's hard to step away, but it depends. Like I say, we have no control over that heart, but it depends. See, we do have pride. See, we might act like it, like we crazy, but there are some things that we just know we don't want to walk behind, you know. So we don't give ourselves the credit that we need. It's called, okay, enough is enough. Now, where that can become a problem at is where that can become, you have to be very careful with that. Okay, I noticed him. I'm not going to leave. When I found out, okay, so let me say this here also, something I didn't say. I have my dignity and yeah, that one, no man. That's right. You don't, you shouldn't jeopardize what you have for nobody. But like I was saying, we do have a heart, and the heart do work, and a lot of people don't have control over the heart. Okay, wounds heal with time. Like I say, wounds heal with time. Now you go out there and you just feel like you're supposed to lay up with anybody, it's okay because that's the game people play. You know what I'm saying? But if you know who you are and value who you are, you know, it's more easier, even though it hurt. You go to thinking about this here. You go to thinking, okay, you go to looking at how we do. Child, I done bought my house and now I'm finna leave him. You done pack your clothes up and you done left. Is you crazy? You done left the cars because you so disgusted. Half of us women done let these men, done been with these men, and they got all this stuff and your name ain't on nothing. And you around here thinking you got it made. The devil is a lie. My husband, I don't care what he had. My name was on everything he had. Everything he had. You don't have nothing that I'm gonna be here with you for, and my name ain't on it. I know women that got a divorce, and the man took their house, their cars, and everything, and shut the credit card off. How is you gonna be in a marriage like that? You know what? But that called women that ain't handling their business. You're not handling your business. You know, lack of communication, baby. Lack of communication is a disaster. Um. Oh. Well, it depends on how much of life insurance you got. You know, see, I tell people all the time, if you in a relationship with somebody and y'all is together or something like that, get the insurance on the person before they get old, because you know what I'm saying, when they get old, or you know, insurance is supposed to be guided when you're young, when everybody's healthy. You know what I'm saying? You get the insurance policy, get your $100,000 policy or $500,000 policy. You pay on it where the premium is low. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people die. What you got? $10,000, $20,000? That ain't no money. Cause they sure ain't finna give you that kind of insurance on nobody if he done got to be 50, 40, and he got a medical problem, high blood pressure or something like that. See, women, we don't handle our business like we should. But one thing we do handle, we handle sex good. Cause we like it. It make you feel good. You understand? So when, you know, I tell people all the time, you can't be telling nothing to nobody if you don't have your own front door, you know, cleaned around. Clean around your own front door. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got your business together, baby, you can't say nothing. And there's a lot of women that don't have their business together. You let these men beat you out of all kind of stuff. Come on, this Hot Girls Monday, yeah. We can say whatever we want to say. You let these men beat you out of everything, and your name ain't on nothing, but you want to talk all this trash and stuff. And then when he break up with you, you left with what? Nothing. Maybe a baby. Maybe a baby. What's up, baby? Y'all come on in and tell me where you're tuning in from. Check it out. The bottom. Of course. Of course. That's and see, but it's a lot of women that be with a man and he don't have, you know what I'm saying? You be with the man, and that's the same way with men. He be with women, and he don't have no insurance policy on them. I mean, and then you think because you got $10,000, $15,000, some women think that's a lot. Child, come on. Then if he died, you might as well just go on and don't even cremate him. Let the state get him. Let the state get him. Because you're gonna spend your whole 15,000 to bury him. I guess they might feel the same time. Have you ever heard people say, I say, baby, get some insurance. I don't have no insurance and I don't care because when I'm dead, that don't do nothing but hurt the family or the people that love you. I hate when I hear people say that, and I'm always trying to encourage people, baby, get some insurance. If you can buy you some hair, you can buy you some hair. You get them nails did. Do y'all realize the average person around here, most of them, majority of women's period, young women, hey, even mid-age women, do you know half of them do not have insurance? Y'all keep it real. And then when you say something to them, I don't need insurance if I'm dead. Same way with driver's license. I don't need no, you're driving around here, ain't got no license. I don't need no driving license till I get caught. I went to jail one time for telling the police that. I told him, I said, sir, I didn't need no license. I didn't need no license until I got caught. He said, that's why you going to jail. You know? So, I mean, different things, so the, all kind of things have things to do with things of the world today. But like I told y'all, only thing we don't control is our heart. Who we fall in love with, we don't have control of that, but wounds heal with time. Okay. So I tell women all the time, don't be ashamed that you got played or you got laid or you want to kill somebody. No, we all been through that, baby. We got played, we got laid, and it felt good. Okay. Did you get paid for it? Huh? Did you get paid for it? Did you get anything, or did you get paid for it, or did you pay for it? Just keep it real. We've been there. That kind of stuff have been with Brenda P. Brenda P done did it all. You understand? We have went through some things in life. And the reason us as sisters, we lose everything, because why? Do y'all remember what I just said? We walk out of a relationship because you catch him cheating. You walk out of a relationship, leave your house, leave your car, leave your bank account for what? To making it easy for the cleanup woman, baby. You made it easy for another woman to come in and walk in your shoes. That's just what you get for that. So what we got to learn how to do is, if we build the foundation, you leave. I ain't going nowhere. But see, we are so strong, us women, we're so strong opinionated that we feel like we doing something if we walk away from everything. Why not just walk away from the bedroom? And that go for men as well. I've had some men that have did work and help took care of women, and then you get mad and stuff, and she get out. That's the worst thing a woman can tell a good man. If y'all didn't accomplish something together, and a good man, he's very intimidated when a woman tell him to get out. See, my husband, God bless the dead, when we was dating and stuff, he was living across town, and he had a place, and one time he got mad at me and he said, get out. I said, I lived in better shit houses than this here. And I meant what I said. Because I had a spare tire. I had a spare tire, baby. I had me a spare tire. Love them and leave them, baby. That's just what I used to do. I had a spare tire. So it really didn't matter to me. Now, this was before we got married. You won't tell me to get out. Okay, get out. Now, we got a house. Both our names on it. You can't tell me to get out, and I sure can't tell you to get out. But how many people is in relationships? And listen here, whatever. Yeah, we be having a spare tire. Y'all be having spare tires. So this is the thing. What I'm trying to say, women, to make a long story short. If you involved with somebody that's men or women, regardless to what they have, they thought enough to have you in their life. Do not be in a relationship that you're giving all your love, your possession, your heart, your everything, and your name ain't on nothing. Don't do that, because in the end, it'll drive you crazy. Because say, for instance, something happened to them today and you done been in there. I also checkmate. They got childrens. They got family members. And they got to seeing everything weird to them. But you the one laying on your back. You the one making them feel good. You the one making them puke. Huh? But if he kicked the bucket today, what do you get? A broken heart. And you getting out. And if you ain't got your business right, it's a thing called probate. And by the time they keep taking you to court for probate, you ain't got no more money. So see, my thing is women, men, always handle your business. Get your business straight. You ain't in love just to be in love. Get that paper. Get them signatures, baby. Get your name. Be secure. Make sure you ain't just in no relationship with some. If you ease out of here tomorrow, what's going to happen to me? I done gave you 10 years of my life. What am I going to do when your family come in and say, get the step in? See, we go through and we don't tell the truth and stuff about things, you know. I'm one of those chicks that I tell the truth, always have. And, you know, I think that's why I'm successful. I don't just go for anything. I don't even remember having a man that abused me and thought that, you know, I loved men and stuff like that. But when you try your little stunts, boy, click, clack, here we go, spare tire. Your tire your tire was flat. This one here pumped up. Okay. That was back in the days now. But I'm saying once you know the game, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Y'all wanted Hot Girls Monday? We got Hot Girls Monday. We just talking, and we talking like it is. We telling the truth. Have we been in love? Yes, we've been in love. Was we faithful? Yes, we was faithful. What make women cheat? The same thing make men cheat. Stepping out. Once you step out, if you get something better than what you had at home, somebody in trouble. Okay. Now, Mr. Good done came in. Mr. Good at home, or Mr. Slack is at home, and Mr. Little Man is at home, or Mr. Pee Wee is at home, and you meet Lone John. There's a major problem there. So see, women, when you step out, you try to be good, and when they force you to go out, same way with a man. If you take care of your property at home, you don't have these problems. But what we started off with was today, when do we know it's time to get out of a relationship? When do you know it's time to get out of a relationship? When you are starting to be treated like nothing. When the respect is gone. When the respect is gone, when you start not liking the person to touch you, when you really don't care if they come in or not, When you make when things like that start happening, that's when you start knowing, okay, Lord, I'm getting better now. I'm getting better now. Because all this time I've been laying around with a broken heart. I've been laying around with a broken heart. Oh my God, I'm about to lose my mind. Sex will make you crazy as hell. So when I hear people say sex ain't everything, I look at them. It ain't everything, but it sure plays a big part, honey. It's a very important part. Okay? Sex is not everything, but it plays a big part in your life. Okay? Always remember that. It ain't everything, but it's very important. Okay? Yeah, if he land the pipe right, it messed that mind up too. It messed the mind up. Have you riding around in other people's cars looking for them? Men do the same thing, though. We all been there. We done been there. But you see, sometimes if it always have been for me. If I want to find out something, I can find it out. If I want to know something, maybe I got the connections to know anything I want to know. Sometimes it's good to not to know, because then you know what you want to know. Now, are you going to be strong enough to walk away from it? Or if you're going to still stay there and allow this foolishness to happen to you? I'm telling you, y'all. So don't never think that you're irreplaceable. You can't be replaced. Men, don't think that you can't be replaced, because you can be replaced. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves respect. Now, I'm going to tell you how I would, and this is not good, because I'm going to say this here. Women, we have to be very careful how we conduct ourselves, because like y'all remember me telling y'all on one of the last ones, we can take off our clothes. We can walk buck naked down the road. Yeah, we can do it. A man can do the same thing. He can pull his penis out, walk down the road buck naked, get on top of a truck, spin around, pull it out, put it back in. And you know what? In about a month or so, nobody ain't gonna talk about that. But if we do it, it'll never die. It will never die. We've made history, and we'll go to our grave and somebody still talk about it. You know that Brenda Patterson, boy, that gal took off all her clothes and she walked down that road. See, that's just how women has so much power. Even we have so much power. Even people talk about you. If you didn't have no power, people wouldn't have too much to say about you. And I'm not going it's power and jealousy. It's power and jealousy. See, I make a lot of people mad because I call it power. I got a lot of power. When you go to talking about me, or you always got something to say about Brenda P, that's because Brenda P got power. Brenda P got power. You know? So it's like, hey, we have to, make things work for us, even relationships. And we have to know how to venture out of a relationship that's not healthy for us. Like I say, we stay around and we stick around and we stay in things that's not healthy for us. And I'm not going to say, we're not going to put the blame on nobody, because two people do it just because children is involved. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. If a woman got a man out there and that's all he do, hustle and make money, and he bringing it home, my God, you can't appreciate that. You need to appreciate that. Vice versa. Vice versa. If you got a hard-working woman out there, highly respected, you think a woman want to know that her man is out there laying with Jezebel, Elimelech, Babinak, all these different people. You think that a woman don't have pride? We lose a lot of things because of pride. Y'all might not believe that, but we let a lot of things go because of pride, not because we should have let it go, but because of pride. You know what pride means? Pride means you're worrying about what the next person say. Sometimes we got to bite our tongue and stand up and receive everything that we're supposed to have instead of sitting around letting somebody ain't work now they come in and get everything that you worked so hard for, all because your pride and you walked away from it. Child, where is the part where let's stay friends? Where is that part? Every man I ever been with in my life, I'm still a friend. The ones that's alive. Even the ones that dead, they died us being friends. I never had not one man that meant something to me that we were not friends. And see women sit on their behind and let another woman come in and take everything they got. Come on, this Hot Girls Monday, baby, so we can talk about it. How you gonna walk away from a man that's been working all these years, taking care of you? A piece of man is better than no man, as long as you ain't catching them doing some stupid stuff. Sometimes we can bend, we can put up with a little bit more because the older you get, the sex drive should. Well, I don't know. Some people they get old, they want it more. You know, uh, but all this going out there fighting and we killing each other about a man or a man killing another man about a woman. I mean, it's not necessary because one thing about it, and I'm constantly going to say it, if you fall out of love with somebody, if you in a relationship and it don't feel right no more, or he's not attracted to you and you're not attracted to them, and because you've been in it for a long time, you decide you want to stay. No, you're making yourself miserable. You still got years on you. If you're 50 years old, you still got another 50 to go. Okay. Don't stay in a relationship and be miserable. Let the joker go. Let yourself be free. Get somebody else. You might find somebody that's going to treat you better the next time. If you just got to have a companionship, don't be in with somebody you're not attractive to. Somebody that can't take you nowhere, but always taking or going with his friends. Somebody that can't take you anywhere, but he's always away. You asking, I want to go here, I want to go there, but you gone all the time, but you can't dine and wine your woman. That man don't want you. He don't want me. He don't want us. He don't care nothing about nobody but himself. Free yourself from that kind of foolishness. And the sooner we learn how to put one feet before the other one and say, hit the road, Jackie, don't you come back no more. Soon as we can do that, we start healing. We start healing. I don't care if I was married for 50 years and you start disrespecting me. Baby, I ain't moving out. But there go another, I'm gonna move out. I ain't moving out. Cause my name on everything too. Now what we gonna do, we gonna say, okay, you out there, you doing you, I'm in here doing me. What we got one rule. We don't bring that foolishness here. Now, if your people got a house and my people got a house, we'll go over there and spend the night. But here we don't bring different people in the house because I don't want no woman in here putting nothing up in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because women have a tendency of wanting to hide stuff and stuff. So keep your woman out there in the street. And I keep my man out there in the street. And the house gonna be, and all of our possessions gonna be, last man standing, winner take all. I'm gonna repeat that. Last man standing, winner take all. That's how all women should have their business. What you in a relationship for and you ain't owning nothing? What's up, baby? We up. Come on in. Y'all tell me where you tuning in from. I hate it when women is messed up like that. How you talking about you got it going on, Texas City, Texas in the house. How you talking about you got it going on and you ain't got nothing if something happened to this person today or tomorrow? You ain't got nothing. Nothing to say you was in a relationship that long. Hello, Tanya. What's up, baby? Hot girls. Hot girls Monday, baby. We just talking about relationships. When is it time to walk away from a relationship? When do we know enough is enough? And everything I'm speaking from experience. I've been through things. I'm not ashamed to say that I was weak for men in one point of my life, or been weak for certain men in my lifetime. Don't get me wrong now. I've abused. Well, let's see this here. Let's say it like this here. When I was out there playing the game, baby, the game was the game. And at one point, I thought that if a man cheated, it's okay for me to do it too. Okay, so that was the type of chick I was. I'm a church girl now. I done changed my lifestyle, so they get a break now. But hey, what's love got to do with it? It wasn't about that. If I didn't think if you did anything to me, babe, I'm gonna do it the same thing you do to me. I'm gonna do it to you. But in the end, that don't make us look good. A man can do that, but it's not good. It's not healthy to do that. Just go out there and say, okay, I'm gonna get with him because I show this joker something right here. That was me one time. That was me. Back then I was fine as all outdoors. You know what I'm saying? So love them and leave them. I kept me more one man. I kept it very respectful. But I needed more than one because I know you ain't hitting on what you say you're hitting on. So soon as you think that you got it going on, watch this here. Love them and leave them. Yeah, I was there. I was there. So you think that I see you over there with Sister Girl? Wait a minute. Watch this here. I'm going to make you cry now. I'm going to make you cry. Because I was just sitting back in the hole, baby. I'm waiting on you. I told you, my time, I blow it up when I need it. So men's never been smarter than women. They never been smarter than women, but you provoke the woman and then you make her go out there and do stuff like that. That's not right, though. Two wrong don't make it right. I hear you, Tanya. But what I'm saying, I'm just keeping it real. I never wanted what we're saying is, I'm just keeping it real of things that happens today in this world. A lot of women get abused, a lot of men get abused because they get into relations and the man is treating them bad or the woman is treating the man bad. See, I wasn't going to be caught up like that because I always kept me too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling the truth. But y'all, that's not right. She's right. Two wrongs don't make it right. Because remember me saying that a woman can pull a stunt and they'll talk about her the rest of her life. A man can do the same thing and it's said and it's done. They'll talk about it a while, but it's gone. It's gone. So we have to be very particular about what we do with our bodies. We have to be careful what we do because people is always watching and they want to always say something about us. Now, if it was a woman like me, I didn't care what nobody said about me. I didn't care about what nobody said about me up to this day. It really don't matter what somebody has to say to me because I know what God has showed me. God has showed me to help women and men all over the world. I'm telling y'all my story. But this also is things that's happening in the world today. This stuff that I'm talking about right now is still going on. This, what I'm talking about right now, is going on today. Right now, today. And a lot of us, we have skeletons that we scared to talk about. We done did things and we want to pretend that we're better than the next woman. No, we are not. We're not. It frustrates me when I see women that had everything and they walk away with nothing because of your pride. No, baby. You had me that long. You think you were jumping up and down up in this roast beef, honey, for no reason. Something got to give. Somebody, oh, I'm getting something. I ain't walking away empty handed. Something gonna give. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, you know. And the same way with men. We've had some men that been there and paid for everything. And then you get mad. How about the part, y'all, where you got these grown children, or you got these children that just disrespect who you got in your home, disrespect your man, disrespect your husband, disrespect this. Some of us women that has had a husband, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said roast beef. Yeah, baby. It's good as roast beef, you know? So, I mean, it's crazy how things happen, and we, like I say, we can't control who we love. So ask yourself sometime, I can't control who I love, but I can walk away from everything that's supposed to be mine. Do that make any sense, y'all? Do that make any sense to any of y'all? Okay, I can't control who I love. And I know I love them, and I've been abused. But it's so easy. It's so hard for me to walk away from it. But when I do decide to walk away, I'm walking away with nothing. So I got to start all over again. I done gave you all my years. I done cooked all my life. I done raised my children, your children, our children, and the children disrespecting me. And you going to walk away with nothing for another woman that's just been sitting back, taking a peek over there all the time. Ooh, Lord, I got me a house. Y'all, mm-mm, mm-mm. I told y'all my husband got his room. He had his room, and I had mine. I won't have now, Pamela. I won't have peace if I walk away from everything I done worked so hard to get. I don't want. I don't. But see, that's what I'm saying. Me and my husband, when we separated, we stayed in the same home. I was always still friends with every man I ever went with. I never got into a relationship from no man I ever been with that me and him can't talk up to this day. I never, because once I left, I left. But we didn't leave on bad terms. And what we have a tendency of doing, what women have a tendency of doing, is walking away from everything that she helped them create. That's not fair. That's not fair. We do it. Of course, we say we want peace. Yeah, I want peace. I'm going to make sure I got peace, because you keep on messing with me, I'm going to give you peace. You know? So, I mean, as long as, if the relationship is not abusive, or a man ain't popping on you, beating you, or you ain't beating on that man, you know, don't just leave everything that you don't work so hard to get, unless you about to lose your mind. And baby, you're going to lose your mind more when you walk away and ain't got no place to live, or you walk away, you ain't got now nobody else to pick you up. You walk away, and you know, people that you say you got friends, sometimes the ones that say they're your friend, they're not your friend. A lot of people waiting on you to fail. That's how trifling some women is. They wait on each other to fail. I've never been jealous of a woman. I ain't never been jealous of nobody, period. Because what's mine is mine, and what's yours is yours. And everybody know me, know I'm a go-getter. I'm gonna get what I deserve in life, you know. Now that I done got on the Lord's side, he shows me that, man, you can have anything you want, you know. And it's true. We shortchange ourselves. We shortchange ourselves. You know, yes, we want peace. We want peace. But how much peace are we going to have? Ask yourself, how much peace do we really get by just walking away from everything we worked so hard for? How much peace are you going to have? Now, you're going to be stressing yourself out because now you got to start all over again. You got to start all over again. You can't really trust people to say, can I come stay with you? Because eventually you go move in with a female or somebody, they're going to talk about it after a while. If you ain't able to meet your end, they're going to be saying stuff, you know, unless you really got a friend that you can lay your head on and you can talk to them about everything. When you find a good friend, that person should be very hard to a friend, let me tell you something. When you got a real friend, somebody that's gonna cry with you, somebody gonna walk with you, all friends, everybody with a real friend. If y'all can't straighten each other, that's not your friend. Your friend ain't gonna say the right things every time you turn around. It ain't gonna be peaches and cream. We cry together. We got to be able to laugh together. We got to be able to check each other. We got to be able to don't let my friend, I wish one of my friends, man, would say something to me. I double dare that. Now that's what I call disrespect. You got women that be in women's face and they sleeping with their man today. And you was my friend. No, you was only friend with me because you wanted that man. Man, y'all, it's crazy. How trifling can you be if you can be in a woman's face and in her house and you sleeping with a man? That's a low down trifling woman. You know, yeah, okay, you can be trifling, but don't be a low down trifling woman. If you got a friend and that's your friend, if you want that man, stay away from that woman. That's correct. You know how some women sit around and, oh girl, he make me feel so good. Next thing you know, she got your man. Because you know what? She's curious now. She's curious now. But you know what? We blame the women's about it. No matter if you did tell the business. And if you did tell the business, let me say this here. She couldn't do it by herself. So if a man tell you he love you, I don't care what you told her. It should be a fact. If he respect you and love you, he won't fall for that foolishness. He'll come back and tell you, you got a trifling friend. That's if the love is where it's supposed to be. See, every time we got all these faults, these ups and these downs and all this crazy stuff, it's because the people that's in the relationship, they really ain't got, the relationship ain't standing where it's supposed to be, no way. You know, it ain't where it's supposed to be. And we think we got it going on. No, it ain't going on. We got some loose nails here. We got some loose nails. There's a leak in this old building, baby. There's a leak in this old building. Something ain't right. And what we doing, y'all remember the song? We just making it easy for the cleaner woman. Huh? Ain't no woman coming in and get nothing I got. Ain't no woman coming in and take nothing I got. It ain't gonna happen. And my husband, I guess he said the same thing. Wasn't no man coming in to take nothing he had. And we both meant that. But we separated. But like I said, the house was big enough. The house was big enough that we, 3 bathrooms in here. He kept the master bedroom because I walked out. You don't use my bathroom and I ain't gonna use yours. Only thing, we gonna make an agreement. You don't bring your woman here and I won't bring my man here. And we kept the respect clean up until his death, you know. And our rule was last man standing, winner take all. I got up at my husband's funeral and I told him that my husband had messed up over $100 and some thousand and I didn't even know it. If I had known it, Lord have mercy. And when I did know it, because I never would have thought that he was taking the money out the bank account, but he didn't feel like he was taking no money out the bank account because it was his money, but he was going to the bank Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you're a person that had bank accounts and you don't pay attention to it all the time, back then we didn't keep an eye on it like that. When I found out, I know what I did. I went to the bank and we split the money. We split the money. Now you can spend all yours. You can spend everything you want. But before I split it, it wasn't considered it was our money. But he was enjoying himself. Everybody on the corner, honey, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he was drawing 777, 700 on Monday, 700 on Wednesday, 700 on Friday. And for months he did that. Months he did that. And I didn't even catch on to it. I didn't catch on to it because I never thought that that would happen, but like I say, things go on, and that's because of lack of paying attention, thinking that you got everything made, thinking that everything is working out. You thinking that you're slick and you got your business. No, baby, you ain't got your business done if you ain't got your name on everything. I don't care if you meet a man. Say, for instance, you meet a man. And he got a lot, okay, he got more than me, but he got way more than me. Just say he got way more than me. He got way more than me, but he really, really, really say he want me. Tell him, man, I ain't got all this stuff. I'm gonna take care of you. Okay, I got a little something, but I ain't got all that what you got. Okay, baby, I want to take care of you. Oh God, now you say, oh Lord, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I ain't got to struggle no more. How much do he really care about you? Is he there for entertaining? He wants you to entertain him? Or is he there to really be there to pull you up? See, we have to be very careful the way people approach us with things. We got to be very careful to know that material things ain't everything, but my body is everything and more. The person that I am, I mean more than your home. I mean more because you can't replace me. So all these women that stay in these relationships that's abusive, some, like I say, it's not easy to walk away from things that you've been in majority of your life. You need help doing that. You need to get you some kind of guidance or somebody to help you, talk to you, but not nobody that's going to be in your business. It's not anybody that's speaking bad. If you got a relationship, ain't nobody you go to that you talking to should tell you upright, leave your husband. If you got a friend and you talk to her about a problem, and the first thing she say, leave that joker, you better check that out. You need to check that out. Because everybody that speak to you don't have your best interests at heart. Okay, so you have to pay attention to what you hear when it comes to your relations. You got to pay attention. You got to be careful with who you talk to about what's going on in your home. You got to be very careful who you share your life with. I've known them say, don't talk to women if they ain't got a husband if I'm married. Sometimes. But what about women that done been married and got rid of them husbands? So it appears to me that the one that done been married and the husband, they done took all they can. I might want to hear something they got to say. Because everybody that's in a marriage, and we don't put it out there where everybody don't just share everything going in their home, but marriages, it's not just a piece of ice cream. They go through things. Marriage is hard work. It's not just everything is on a platter. You know, you got to put work in. Relations, you got to put work in to make it work. It don't just work on its own. You know, you meet a person and they feel highly, I like her pretty good. I like her pretty good. Now you got to do, can you cook? Or they say cooking is the best way to a man heart. You know, so you got to know how to make things work in your life. You know, you cook? Can you clean? You know, a man don't want to come home to a dirty home. The same way a woman, she don't want to come home to a nasty man. You know, so it works two ways. It works two ways. It's not just one way. The man can't just put all the work in. We have to, as women, we have to do the same thing. Now, you got some women that has been treated so bad in a marriage that she don't never want to say I do again. She say, I do bad by myself. So then what you gonna do? You're gonna just go on out and just get your little bit every now and then and repent every time? A lot of people do it. I'm just saying, we talking about things that happen today, every day, in this world, this day, facts, things that's happening in the world today. This stuff we talking about, it exists. It's happening every single day. Okay? So y'all, I hope the night was good to y'all. Did y'all enjoy tonight? Because I did. I guess y'all want to watch the football game. I'm on I don't like the football game. I don't like to watch that. I don't care nothing about no football. I guess if that's what it is, football. Um, I don't know if it's football or whatever. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Y'all don't forget to come back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing bariatric. Now tomorrow when I do bariatric, I won't be this chick right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna level up. So I have to, I'm a Gemini, so I have to bring, the other girl out, this chick right here that y'all meet right here. This chick that got that street sense. This chick that know the streets. This chick here that knows the streets. And when I say know the streets, because she was the streets one time. This chick right here. You know what I'm saying? That's who this chick is right here. Some people like this chick better than Mara. Somebody might like this other chick. I'm a Gemini, so it's tomorrow it's gonna be that bariatric chick. Trying to stay healthy chick. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm gonna better pray for this platform too, because y'all know I don't get off of the other one without praying. You know what I'm saying? Gemini over here, and that's what I'm talking about. Shadi. That's what I'm talking about. I born June the 2nd. June 2 is what I tell them. It's 2 or 3 of us somewhere. We just tell the truth, and I keep it real. But I think a lot of people, most people really care about me because I am who I am, and I keep it real. I don't just let anybody say anything they want to me. When I'm good, I'm good. And I thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say a little prayer over the platform, y'all. Gracious Father, I thank you for the night. And Father God, I thank you for the women that came on, Father God. And regardless to the topic, it's Hot Girls Monday, Father God. I just thank you for allowing me to be able to share some things with women and hopefully that I can be a blessing to them. Father God, when you gave me the vision, you said that I'm to help women and men all over the world. Father God, sometimes some of the things I say to some people, they may not understand it. And some people might not be strong enough to hear what I'm saying, but I'm only going to tell the truth, Father God. And Father God, I'm asking you to continue blessing this, continue blessing Hot Girls Monday, Father God, continue blessing all my platforms in your holy name. I pray, continue blessing each one's family, looking over their children and their children's children, Father God. Continue giving me the strength to be able to do as you has instructed me to do. In your holy name, I pray, amen. All right, y'all. So that's it for the night. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, what's up, P? What's up? What's up? What's up? I landed in the house. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to make it a habit. I want y'all to make it a habit. Please. I need y'all to make it a habit. Make this a habit. when you come on any of my platforms, any of them, bariatric hot girls, any of them, and I'm on, please tell me where you're tuning in from. I wanted to get to a level where I don't have to do that. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And the reason I asked y'all to do that is because we got people all over the world, okay? And when people come on and they see it, they go back and they say, oh, wow, Maryland was in the house, Orange City, Milwaukee, California, Texas, Virginia, Ohio, Fort Worth, Texas, all these different places, Daytona, Heathrow, Pelham, Georgia, Mansfield, Ohio, Palm Coast, Orlando, Castleberry, Florida, Sanford, Florida. When they see stuff like that, they say, wow, we got people all over the world. Okay, that is the only reason. I don't write no names down, but I do write the places that you're from. So when y'all come on, make it a habit to tell me where you're watching me from. Okay, that's all I ask for. Okay, so I hope everybody enjoyed it. My time is up. I think I'm on. I went and got, y'all know what I went on that long run for today? I went to get some conch batter. Conch batter. And I love conch. So yeah, Sanford in the house, that's what I'm talking about. So that's all I need y'all to do. And that's every time that y'all come on. And I appreciate y'all for coming on. Y'all come back on tomorrow night and join me. Ain't no hot girls. Everybody like Hot Girls Monday. Let me tell y'all something. Last week when we did Hot Girls Monday, when I got off of that thing, I had 1K. Okay. When I got off, it was 1K viewers that was on there. Okay. This was Hot Girls Monday last week. Okay, so like I said, this thing just not start running back. Y'all know I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. So when I add it all up, it's a lot of people be checking it out. Okay, and then I tell you, people just come on. A lot of people come on just to hear, and then I get inboxes and they say thank you. They learned a lot from it or stuff like that. So I appreciate the ones that come on and say hello and stuff. I appreciate the viewers. I tell you, I really do. So that's why I always say that hello to my friends, followers, and viewers. I appreciate the ones that just watch. Okay. The platform is growing. God is multiplying and he's doing great things in my life. And I'm praying that the same thing he do for me, he can do for y'all. Okay. So anyway, ladies, anybody got anything they need to say? Because if not, I'm going what? Get up out of here. It's time for me to go. And I'll be back on tomorrow at 8. Okay. Anybody got anything they want to say? Y'all come back tomorrow night. Okay. But anyway, I got to get up out of here, y'all, because guess what? I done got hungry. Love y'all.